In this episode, we're going to focus more on factor Y. Now, if you look at this is the equation that I believe becomes the solution to the ongoing weight gain problem when it comes to most women. Diet plus exercise plus adherence plus personal change equals weight loss. Now, most people struggle. And when we talk most people, I will use the word women in general here, but most women will always struggle when it comes to losing weight because they do not understand that weight gain is a change process. And most people do not track it like a change management issue. If you don't look at this as change, you will struggle. You cannot isolate your weight gain as one small area of your life and forget the entire area. You have to look at your life from a helicopter view and see which pieces are not fitting together and what areas are bringing in the shortcomings as to why you're struggling and end up eating bad, being stressed, and of course putting on weight. As a change management, change is the law of life. Whether you like it or not, everything changes. Two things are constant in our life, change and time. And if you do not understand these two factors, if you do not understand how to manage them, then you cannot manage life. What is life? Life is simply management of changes through time. And I need us to be able to be proactive here and manage this change. For you to understand that, let's go through the letters for change. Now, C here stands for consequences. Consequences drive change. Ask yourself this question. If you do not start eating better, if you do not start training, if you don't start getting better sleep, if you don't take good care of your head, if you make more withdrawals than deposit in your relationships, if you use more money, spend more money than what you make, what are the consequences? And chances are, if you don't change the way you live your life now, 3-5 years down the line, you're going to have high blood pressure, you're going to be diabetic, you'll have a heart attack. My question is, can you live with the consequences? And as most of my customers will always say, no, they don't, then you're only left with one choice, and that choice is change. Because if you don't change, the consequences are just too big for you. So consequences drive change. Ask yourself that question now. If you don't change right now, what options do you have? And I'm definite, I can hear you say, I have to change my life now. Second one here is habits. It's useless to try and lose weight if you do not change your habits. Habits are your automatic responses. You can't start eating breakfast if you don't change the times that you go to bed. It's how you go to bed, how you end your day, that determines how you start your day. So which means in terms of habits, for you to be able to control your day, you have to at least change something that you do on a daily basis. And that's where our nutrition workbook comes in. We have to look at your habits and what are the habits that are making it convenient for you to eat junk, eat fast foods, because you do not put aside time for you to prepare proper meals. Attitude. Most of you ladies will take a lot of time, to 20 minutes to paint your face, another 20 minutes to choose your outfit, another 20 minutes to fix your hair, but very few people take time to fix their mind. Your outfit, what the world sees, that's your hardware. But your hardware is driven by your software. And your software here is your attitude. Positive attitude leads to positive action and positive outcome. Now, if you come into this program with a negative attitude, that you've tried so many eating plans, so many diets, and so many weight loss programs and they've failed, I can't guarantee you success because it will fail. But if you come into this with the enthusiasm and the passion of a 6-year-old child, that this is the first time you're trying to do this and you want to take in as much as possible, positive attitude, I can guarantee you the kind of outcome that most of my customers derive out of this. Needs. Why do you want to lose weight? What, for me, is more important and more powerful than how and what. Most women focus more on the how without having a strong why. Needs. Two things will always make us want to lose weight, either vanity or vitality. Vanity is you want to look good. You want to fit in your skinny jeans. You want to fit or look good when you go on the beach. When your friends see you, when your girlfriends see you, you want them to say, "What's up, girl? You look so hot." All those are beautiful. But in most cases, if you don't get the kind of body that you want, because you can't stick to a specific routine in terms of exercise and nutrition, you will give up. And that's where most people do. They give up because they're focusing more on the how and the what rather than the why. From a vitality point of view, that's internal. I don't want to be sick. I hate the pain in my back. I hate it that I can't play with my kids. Those are vitality. So we're driven by two emotions when it comes to being the best version of ourselves, either pain or pleasure. Pain is health related. Pleasure is external. Let's not focus on the external. I'm not really worried about your weight gain. If I can get your head right, if I can get your why, I can guarantee you that you're going to look the best you've ever looked since you are alive. Needs becomes very, very important. Goals. This is a project like any other. You have to have smart goals. Don't go in with the general terms that I want to be fit, I want to lose weight, I want to be healthy. Anything that you cannot measure, you cannot manage. If you're talking about fitness, I need you to tell me, I can't walk for 10 minutes. I want to walk for 10 minutes. I want to be able to do half a kilometer in 10 minutes. When you're telling me about being strong, tell me I can't do a push-up. I want to be able to do a boy's push-up. When you tell me you want to be healthy, tell me my blood pressure at this point is 160 over 100. I want to bring it down to 120 or 80. Or tell me that I've got high blood pressure. Or tell me any of those things. I'm diabetic. My body fat percentage is 30%. I want to bring it to 22%. Anything that we can measure, we can manage it because we'll have a proper strategy on how to counter those. So goals becomes very important. And same thing, I keep on referring back to the nutrition workbook. You have to fill the nutrition workbook, know exactly what you want out of this program. Most women fail to lose weight, not because they're not disciplined enough, not because they're not strong enough, they're not very specific what they want. They go in with a general mindset. And of course, the last one here is empowerment. Empowerment is to empower you in terms of knowledge. I need you to understand your body. As a woman, you are a hormonal creature. If you do not understand how your body's endocrine system, which is your hormonal system, works, I can guarantee you, sister, you'll always be a victim of obesity. You'll always fall prey to many of these snake oil salesmen selling you all this funny. And of course, if you're desperate, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how rich you are, or how educated you are. The minute you're overweight, you become very desperate and you keep on grabbing things, hoping for quick fixes. So I need you to take a step back. Stop focusing on the weight on the scale, and for the first time, ask yourself a logical question. Stop being emotional. How comes for the last 20 years, I've been trying to lose 5 kilos. I lose 5 kilos and I put on 8 again. There's something totally wrong here. The only way that you're going to be able to beat this, we human beings are the only people that if we have a problem, the only way we can overcome it is to increase our level of intelligence. I need to teach you how your body works, how your hormones works. I need to teach you different kinds of foods and how your body responds in terms of every single morsel of food that you put in your mouth. Mine is to turn you into a fat burning machine. Effortless weight loss.